Hey there, I'm John with NV Property Solutions, and welcome back to another wonderful video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the 5 reasons your home sale will fall through and what you can actually do about it right here in the Reno area. So if you're brand new to the channel, welcome, and I would like for you to give me a subscribe, like this video, share it with all your friends, and of course all the other stuff that every other YouTuber on this platform tells you to do. I mean, if you can do it, great. If you don't want to, that's fine too. But either way, I hope you enjoy this video. So let's go ahead and just jump right into it. The 5 reasons why your home will fall, or let's see, actually, we'll just take this a step back. 5 reasons home sales fall through in the Reno area and what you can actually do about it. So let's just go ahead and jump right in. So the first thing is financing. If the financing falls through, usually the whole deal falls apart. Especially if you're working with a realtor and you're doing the traditional way. This kind of thing happens all the time where, they'll get pre-qualified and they'll have everything, going for them. But unfortunately, because they're buying a new house or whatever, they decide they want to go on a spending spree and buy cars and all kinds of other things that, get dings on their credit. And then the bank says no. So that's, one way that the home sale will fall through is financing. What you can do about it is getting your realtor or whoever, say if you're selling it by, for sale by owner or FSBO, get all the information as well, and pre-qualify them yourself as well. And of course, with that you might have to do a little bit more extra steps to do that, like getting the credit report from them. Or heck, I mean, if you're selling it for sale by owner and you decide that owner carry is the way you want to go, or owner will carry, or owner financing, however you want to pronounce it, with that is you can pre-qualify them yourself and all that. I don't know the website to get a background check. I'm sure there's a ton of them out there. If you just Google background check, I'm pretty sure that Experian does one for sure, but I don't know the exact ins and outs of it. The second thing that your home sale could fall through and what you can actually do about it is there's something on the title that is holding up the whole sale. Like, for example, maybe there's a medical lien on it, or a mechanical lien, or something on the title that is actually holding everything up. And then of course maybe the whole deal falls apart because there's an issue with the title. So what you can do about that is actually go into the title company and asking them to do or get you a title report. And they might charge you for it. Actually, they probably will charge you for it. So that way you know exactly what's on the title. And also too, you can do a little bit of your own research, depending on what county you're in here in Nevada. Most every county has some records online. And of course too, you can also go to the county clerk or the recorder's office and get the records yourself. Again, they won't be as detailed as a title report, and they might not show everything that's on your title, like a mechanical lien or something, or an HOA lien or something on the title report. So the best bet is just to go to the title company and have them do the report and pay whatever it needs to pay. The third thing is appraisals. So usually what causes this to fall through is the appraiser will come in and they'll appraise it too low, and then therefore the bank won't lend. And reverting back to the first thing, which was financing. But with this is what you can do is talk with your realtor, especially if you're going to if you're going to list it, or if you're going to sell it by yourself or FSBO, is have an appraisal done on it before you decide to sell it. So that way you know for sure that you're going to get the banks to actually lend on the property. Now, if, say for example, you have an appraiser come in and they appraise it for $100,000 and you list it for $120,000, and the new appraiser comes in and they appraise it for $115,000, then obviously they might not cover that, but you can then instead, maybe take a $5,000 reduction or something in that nature. Either way to help it with it. The fourth thing is emotions. if your emotions get in the way of selling a home, then it's probably going to topple the entire deal. With that is like, so it's, you know, you've lived in the house a long time, you have, you know, all your kids grew up in the house, and maybe you've had grandkids come to the house, or whatever the reason that you're emotionally attached to the house. If you put your emotion into the sale of the house, it in turn is going to actually, it might actually ruin the sale, just because, like, so say for example, you're wanting to sell the house for $120,000, and everything, every, you know, realtor or whoever, everyone says that the house is only worth, you know, $95,000, obviously, and you're not going to let it go for anything less than $120,000, then that's when emotion might, you know, definitely gets in the way and topples the whole deal. With that, the only way to combat emotions is, if you can, take your emotions out of it and think of it as a business transaction. You know, someone's offering to buy something from you, and you have something that they want. Obviously, you know, negotiate the deal and stuff like that, but for the most part, the best bet to eliminate emotion, or, you know, to take emotion out of the equation, is just to think of it as a business transaction. That's the only thing I can think of to make it so that way you don't bring emotion to the table. And then the fifth and final thing that will topple your deal and make it fall through is a contingency. So there's all kinds of contingencies, like your previous house has to sell before you buy this one, or you know, whatever the reason that the contingency is for. But the best way to combat that is to talk with so say if you're selling your house, talk with the buyer, let them know that, you know, here's your contingencies, here's what you have for them. If they're okay with that, then proceed with the sale. If they're not okay with that, then move on and find another buyer. And of course, talk with the realtor and stuff like that, and make sure that they're all on, everyone across the board is all on board with your contingencies, whatever they may be. You know, say, like I said, if you have to sell your house before you can buy a new one, or maybe, I don't know, there's 1,000 different contingencies that you had in there. But also too, what you could do, say if you have a really bad contingency, like say the roof needs to be fixed before the sale of the house can go through. What you can do is, maybe with that, is sweeten the deal for the buyer. Be like, okay, hey, I'll pay for the roof, and, you know, maybe we'll knock, you know, say 5 or 10 grand off of it, off the sales price, and then I'll still pay for the roof. That may not be the best example, but that is definitely an example. Obviously, you want to try and sweeten the deal for your buyer, and make them more comfortable with actually wanting to do it. I know this video ran a little bit longer than I wanted to, and hopefully you got a little bit of information out of this. So just to recap, the things that make the home sale fall apart or fall through is financing is number 1. Title report is number 2. Is there something wrong with the title? Number 3 is the appraisals, or the appraiser that is completely wrong, or maybe they're too high or too low or whatever. The 4th thing is the emotion. Make sure you take your emotion out of the home sale, and hopefully it'll go through. And then the 5th and final thing that I can think of is contingencies. So like I said, hopefully this video helps you out, and you actually learn a little bit of why your home might fall, or a home sale might fall through. And if you need any help or whatever, feel free to reach out to me anytime. My phone number is 775-391-5236, or you can head over to my website, which is nvpropertysolutions.com. There you can learn more about me and even get yourself a no obligation cash offer. Or you can just, poke around and, see what we have to offer. Again, I'm not trying to sell you on anything. I'm just letting you know that that's usually what causes homes to fall, or home sales to fall through. In any case, hope you enjoyed this video. Of course, like, subscribe, share with all your friends, and all that jazz. Anyway, other than that, you guys have yourself a great rest of your day, and we'll see you again in the next video. All right, take care.